Alrighty, how is it going, gamers? This is Daybreaker Rein coming at you through your video scope, and welcome to the now 24-hour game day marathon stream for my Extra Life campaign of 2019. I've been super excited. I've been waiting for this all year, so I am super happy to be starting this. I am starting a bit later than I intended, and there's a reason for that. As of right now, the Extra Life website is down. Something is happening with their servers. So the whole website is just kind of finicky, and like you can't get donations proper. So what I have done to alleviate this issue for the time being, and I'm being 100% transparent, I have set up my Streamlabs to have a donation goal and a way that you can donate to me directly. Now, 100% transparency for anybody who wants to donate. Any money that gets donated today to my Streamlabs donation, it will go to my PayPal, and I will make that donation be put towards my Extra Life campaign. 100% transparency, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. If I need to show receipts for the fact, just to clarify on Twitter or whatever, I will do that, because this was the only way I could alleviate the issue. I didn't want to wait any longer to see how long it was going to take them to fix their website, because this is going to be a long stream. So if at any time the website is fixed, I will check periodically through my breaks and stuff like that. If the website gets fixed, I will definitely let you guys know, but I will be periodically mentioning. The link to my Streamlabs is at the bottom of my Twitch page. It's the very first panel you'll see. So that's the best way to alleviate the issue for the time being. So yeah, all my custom notifications and everything like that are all still set up. So I will be getting notified when people donate. So with that being said, I wanted to go ahead and put in a donation for myself. I do feel that this is kind of silly, but we're gonna go ahead and do it this way. It's kind of weird because I'm basically oh. Shit. Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I figured. We'll have to see if this if this works. I hope it does. I hope it does. But I did want to kick this off right with a proper donation, so we at least have something going. Oh crap, Numlock's not on. I should have had this set up before I started, but that is my bad. I believe that's yes. But I hope you all are doing well today. I'm actually surprised I'm as lively as I am, to be perfectly to be perfectly honest. Um, let's see if it does that. It might not. Oh fuck me. Are you? Okay, problem. So I apologize for this. I wanted to go ahead and set it up to where I went ahead and donated, but because of the way that I've had to set up the donation, I can't donate to myself, unfortunately. But that's all right. That's all right. Hopefully the extra life stuff will figure itself out somewhere during the stream. But like I said, if you would like to donate, check out the Streamlabs link. It will show up on the bar, and it will have a notification and all that good stuff. 100% transparency. Any money that ends up in my Streamlabs will be going to my extra life. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna I'm trying to not to smack my mic because I always do that. So let's go ahead and get to start. Oh, that was totally the thing I forgot to go over. Real quick. Bam! There was the Extra Life voting poll results. Thank you to everybody who voted. I really do appreciate it. We had about 22 people or so donate. So I really do appreciate that. First place winner was Dark Souls 3 with 6 votes, followed by Katamari Damacy Reroll for the Nintendo Switch with 5 votes. And then we had a last minute vote for Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage 2 for the Xbox 360 with 3 votes. Runner-ups being Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time for the PS3 with 2 votes, Alan Wake for the Xbox 360 with 2 votes, Soul Sacrifice Delta for the PS Vita / PS TV for 2 votes, and then we had 1 vote for Cave Story Plus for the Nintendo Switch and 1 vote for Earth Defense Force 2 Invaders from Planet Space for the PlayStation Vita / PlayStation TV. Tron Evolution and for the PS3 and Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition for the PS4 did not get any votes this go around. But that is alright. So we are going to be jumping right in to playing some Dark Souls 3. So I hope you guys are all ready. I'm excited. Maybe not as excited to come back to Dark Souls 3 because it's been like after everything, it was like, yeah, it was kind of like, you know, with what me and Xanthan went through, it was kind of like I wasn't expected to come back to this just as so soon. So I have no freaking clue which character I'm gonna play. Right now, currently, a lot of my characters are not in a state where I would want to feel comfortable playing multiplayer. So yeah, we're just gonna jump in with one of my characters, and just kind of go from here. We'll probably hop online later when I feel more comfortable with how I'm trying to build this character, because I don't really remember how half these builds were going. I just remember that this was what I was doing. I don't know why she has arrows equipped it. She's not got any okay, so okay. That's what I thought. I thought I was doing like a sort of faith-based build with this character. All right. But yeah, I'll probably hop online later because, like I said, for the time being, I really wasn't sure what build I was doing with this character, if I got like anything sort of situated for this character. All I know is I had Xanthan like help trade like a bunch of crap for all my every character that I was using. Oh, I hate these guys. Oh, hi. Ow. Enjoy the backstab. Damn, I'm like getting those rather consistently. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, and that's right. I was using the Asura Straight Sword. I don't know if I'm gonna change that somewhere down the line. I might change that somewhere down the line. I'm not actually 100% sure. That almost sounded like the Roblox oof. Yeah, I originally chose the Astora sword, the Astora sword, because it has a faith requirement, but it doesn't stack with faith at all, which is really odd. I don't know why that is. It's just something very, very strange. I really am hoping that the extra life stuff does pick up. Like I said, I didn't really want to wait any longer. I didn't want to keep putting off the stream because the more I put it off, the longer I'm going to have to be here sitting and playing. And I've already been awake since like 7 o'clock this morning. Kind of in and out of sleep all night. So it's just like one of those things where I really didn't want to... I didn't want to delay the stream unnecessarily for very much longer. Hopefully, too, if that does end up being a thing, where the extra life stuff does get fixed, I could throw in that donation I was gonna make to my campaign. Ow, damn it. Yeah, see, and it's kind of a good thing that I'm not playing online at the moment, because I need to get back in the swing of things, of how this frickin' game works. Haven't had it on the brain. Okay, have I been all the way around here? I believe so, yes. Okay, that's good. 'Tis good. Okay, we're just gonna keep trekking along then. Is it just me, or does it feel... I feel like every time I've played this on stream, I'm always in this area for some weird reason. Do I want to fight? Yeah, I don't know if I want to summon Hodrick and fight him or not. We might. He usually beats my ass, though. Not gonna lie. Yo, what's up, Xanthan? Ah, fuck. Yeah, perfect time for you to come in, too. So, Xanthan, I did... you probably weren't here for my explanation, but as it stands, the Extra Life website is down. So I've set it up to where donations will go through my Streamlabs link, and that I've basically decided that, well, I mean, 100% transparency. You know, any donations I get through that, since it'll go to like my PayPal and everything, I will put towards my campaign once the site is back up. I will be checking periodically in the Discord to see how things are faring and if things have gotten better. But as it stands right now, I gave it an extra hour, hopefully, like crossing my fingers that they would have it fixed by then, but yeah, they don't have it fixed just yet. So it's something through like through what they do, like it's like another subsidiary, like it's, I believe it's called Donor Drive. It's like issues on their end, so therefore it's like affecting the entirety of like the Extra Life stuff at the moment. So but yeah, was a little not gonna lie, was a little pissed off that that was a thing that was occurring. But I didn't want to delay the stream any further, and I wasn't gonna put off the stream for another day. So okay, these guys are really being problems. That's like bad. Oh, god damn it. Hey, how's it going, Andre? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, see, this is exactly why I'm not playing multiplayer right now. I'm like I am not in the swing of things right now. But yes, Dark Souls 3 was what won the voting poll, with 6 votes. So, yes, I've been planning this for some time. I've been trying to get votes on that voting poll all year. But yeah, Dark Souls 3 was what was voted on for the #1 spot for the stream, so we'll be playing this for a while, and then after this, we'll be playing some Katamari, so that's always good. It's pretty much like, I know what I'm going to do for like the first couple hours of the stream, like, because after this, I'll be playing Katamari, and then after that, will be, Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage 2 for the Xbox 360, so that'll be a lot of fun, because I haven't really played a whole lot of that specific one. I've played more of the first one on PS3. But, yeah, so after that, because that'll hopefully roughly be around, like, by the time I'm wrapped up with that, it'll hopefully be around, like, roughly around the time I usually eat dinner, so I'll probably take a break so I can eat dinner. And then I'll come back and hopefully have some people to be able to play some games with. I played the Neo 2 beta last night. It's a mixed bag. Not a fan of the stamina meter. Well, the stamina meter was in the first one. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of mixed things. Like, it sounds like some people love it, and then other people are kind of like, eh. You know, it happens, I suppose. I wanted to download it and get around to it myself. I might actually set that up to where maybe I play that tonight on stream, but that has to be wait and seen. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I did see that he said that. Understandable. Yeah, he said that the balance was like his biggest issue, and if the betas from before were anything to go off of, god damn it, if the betas from before for like the first one were anything to go off of, hopefully they'll fix a lot of the balance issues and tweak it so it's a little bit better. Hopefully, in any case. Which is kind of weird because it sounded like it was shaping up that that's what they were planning to do. Oh crap! I think I forgot the item up there. That's, we'll come back around. Not a problem. At least I don't think that there was a. There might be. I might have missed one. No, never mind. Never mind. Did not miss an item. But yeah, from what it originally sounded like that's kind of what it was shaping up to be originally, but I guess that's not the case. Which is strange considering it's Koei Tecmo that made Neo, correct? I think that's right. But you think with Koei Tecmo they focus more on the action aspect. Actually, honestly, I can't remember if they were the ones who made the Fist of the North Star games or not. They may not. I don't think they. Maybe they did make the first one. I don't remember. Because I know that the sequel plays a lot more like Dynasty Warriors. It's way more Musou than the first one was. Oh shit! I aggroed both of them. Not good. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on, you fat fuck. Ow. Fuck the stun. Fuck the stun. Oh, he's aggro too. Neato. Neato. Oh. Idea. I've had idea. Yoink. Hello. Come on. Oh no, he got smart. Bye. I'm debating on playing it. I mean, getting Neo 2, but then FF7 remake, which I can't wait to discuss in March. I remembered the thing that everybody in their Dark Souls video does for those two. Hilarious. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that discussion myself, actually. Oh, wrong button. God, I've got Code Vein on the mind. Damn it. Why did they have to change the buttons? Stupid ass Code Vein. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the FF7 remake very much myself. So that's gonna be Ursherm. I forgot to bring that up. So far so good. Looks like performance wise, so far so good. That's good. It'll probably get worse later, but that's what typically happens. But yeah, that discussion's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope I could give it enough time for the discussion though, like enough to like say and like definitively have stances on what I like and what I don't like. I mean, everything that I've seen so far makes it look like it's shaping up to be something pretty damn awesome. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's... Oh, completely. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm like going to crank that out in a freaking evening or something. Well, I do have heal. Oh, I forgot that's how the weapon arts work on the short swords. Damn it. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, let's get rid of that because I don't need that right now. And swap it with the Sage Ring. Better cast times. Hooray. Hey, looking at me. Since I'm getting the Yakuza collection with Loki, yeah, that as well. Yeah, I still need to. I need to get Kiwami 2. And I need to get Yakuza 6, which I'm kind of hoping probably to do over Black Friday. It'll have to be. We'll have to wait and see, but that's the plan in any case. But yeah, still need to get those. So that way I could start the Yakuza playthrough right and start from the beginning. 2, which 4 came out recently. Yeah, 4 got re-released. I know I've been seeing at least a digital version of it, but yeah, I did see that it came out. Oh, that's fair. That's totally fair. Completely understandable in that regard too.
Well, this is what is it? How interesting. Very well. Clips of that in the foot well. Very well. Your eye up.
I think once I get 3, I might take a bit of a break. Understandable. Understandable. Yeah, it kind of crossed my mind that I might not necessarily want to play Dark Souls 3 but I added it to the stream earlier this year where I wasn't really burnt out on Souls stuff. I'm more burnt out on fucking Code Vein. Like, I'm so pissed about that trophy. I really am upset about that freaking trophy. Like, it's so asinine that you have to max out your freaking multiplayer rank, like, and the multiplayer being as bad as it is, it's just, it does not help the issue. Does not help the issue at all. Once I get through 3, I might take a bit of a break. 4's got the multiple characters, and 5 is a mixed bag. 5 is super bloated from what I hear. It's best to take breaks from certain games. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, given everything that I did with Code Vein, and then playing this with Xanthan, even though, I mean, we did take that break there for a little bit, so I mean it was a while before we got back to it, but even still, oh fuck. Yeah, but I added this to the poll. Didn't really think about it otherwise. And so it was just like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll just have to deal with it. Okay, crap. Yeah, let's I still haven't even gotten everything over. Oh my god. Yeah, like I totally just thought about that. Haven't even gotten all the other crap that I wanted to get in this area. Oh, I'm bad. Horrible. I guess I must have left one of those guys alive. Yeah, I need to go back. I need to go back to the Firelink Shrine anyway. I'm hoping fatigue doesn't set in too bad for me though. Like I really want to give Yakuza the like the playthroughs it deserves. But yeah, it's just a matter of me getting the games to do so, and since I'm missing a couple of them, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait until that collection comes out.
Ah. Ashen 1.
I don't know if... Well, I haven't upgraded anything else.
Welcome, Hub Speak. Very that taken up.
Was I just upgrading? Glad I skipped Death Stranding. Kojima might as well be the next David Cage. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I've been hearing some pretty, mixed things about that so far.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, I think I was straight up just leveling, waiting to Damn it. Waiting to level.
It wasn't it? Pretty be like that.
Yeah, I mean, but it was kind of like, I think a lot of us figured that's where it was going to end up, you know, like, I think people were way overhyping it, and I kind of figured one way or another that that was what was going to happen. Ren said it best: if a game takes hours to get fun, then it's not worth it. Some games can benefit off a slow burn while others don't. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. You know, I really hoped that game would end up being better, but you know what do you do? Yeah, I'll keep the blue tear stone ring on for a little bit. God, man, I really need to find out, like, freaking crap with my microphone. I keep smacking the damn thing. Because if Death Stranding is legit fun for an hour, then goes back to repetitive deliveries, then it's not worth it. Yeah, and some people, I guess, were saying, like, some people were saying something like akin to, like, oh, it takes like 10 hours for Death Stranding to, like, get good. And it's like, it should not take that long to get into a to get good at a game. Also, by the way, how's it going, CJ? Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you're gonna be available later tonight, man. Be super freaking dope. Because it'd be super freaking dope to be able to play some stuff with you. I said I would take David Cage games over Death Stranding. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I know that, like, a lot of his games typically have that sort of thing where it's like, it's very what's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot more laughable at his stuff than it is. Jason Origami Killer. Alrighty, I gotta go do all the other stuff I didn't do. But yeah, I definitely need to get to Heavy Rain one of these freaking days. Like, I've been meaning to. I keep freaking forgetting that I have it, and that's like everything. Like, there's so much crap that I need to freaking sit down and play. And like, the last couple of games I was committed to, like, I played through Link's Awakening when the remake came out. I played through the whole freaking thing. Sat down, didn't play anything else. Code Vein, same thing. Beat the ever-living shit out of Code Vein. I recently just played through. I mean, it's not a long game by any means. It was long for me because I hadn't actually beaten it before, but I got the re-release of Legend of the Dark Witch on Switch, and I ended up playing through all of that. Finally beat the game. Yeah, kind of crazy thing about that is that they re-released it on Switch, but they completely overhauled the game. They, like, they completely redid all the sprite work and everything like that, so it was kind of crazy that was something that they did. But as far as I know, like, no other version got that update other than the Switch release. So, and it was on sale, and I had some extra eShop currency that I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do with, so I just decided that was what I was gonna do with it. So. All right. Let's see if we can. Oh, never mind. I was like, let's see if we can get a backstab on him sooner rather than later, but that didn't go as planned. Never does. Cool deal. Never goes as planned. Okay, now we just gotta take care of the fucking crabs. So I can get all the stuff that's out in the, out in the water. I hate these freaking crabs, especially since I'm playing a non-strength character. This is gonna be bad. Crab rave. That would be a fantastic mod for Dark Souls 3, where the crabs in this area are just raving. That'd be fucking awesome. It's hilarious that, like, for a lot of these games that I'm more drawn to mods that are more memes than anything else. It's really odd. Like, I don't necessarily know why that is, but it's just like with like Insurgency, for example, like the whole game's a fucking meme because I have like a bunch of meme related mods that, yeah, just like freaking make it hilarious to play. So I got FF7, Tekken 3. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that you got that little bit of a haul. It's freaking awesome. Did you end up buying that, like, I guess, AWA, do they do, like, an otaku closet sort of thing where they let, like people sign up so that they could sell and stuff like that? That's really cool. Yeah, I've actually gotten some good stuff from that, myself, actually. One of the first things I remember getting that I ended up spending... I bought it for $5, not knowing that it was like a flippin'... It's like an not an 80. It's like a $40, $50 game, and that's the third... it's the Gundam Battle Assault 3, featuring Gundam Seed. I hate these fucking things. Thank you for a ring I can't use yet, because I don't have pyromancy. But yeah, I got the, I ended up spending like $5 on Gundam Battle Assault 3. Not realizing at the time when I bought it, I looked up after the fact that it was like a $40, $50 game. I ended up buying one of the Yeast titles for PS2 during one of the cons I went to, but I ended up selling that somewhere down the line because I needed money at the time. I can't remember if the Otaku Closet where I bought my Gundam was the same one where I ended up buying... That might have been the same one where I ended up buying. It was the box set for the anime called Sorcerer Hunters. Yeah, I was pretty stoked to freaking find that for a good price. I think the dude only asked me like 15 bucks for it, 10, 15 bucks, something like that. I did see Tekken 4 and DMC 1, so I might get those. Yeah, that's understandable. If they're a good price, like those games are not expensive by any means. So if they're like asking like something like 20 bucks, yeah, don't buy them. But if they're only asking like 5 to 10, like somewhere in that range, I would say definitely go for it. What's good, dude? That's the other crab. Problem. Problem. Oh my god, I didn't realize this crab was gonna follow me. This is bad. This is real bad. Ow. Downside to retro collecting is they can be expensive as hell. I did see Drakengard 1, and I was like, maybe I should get this. Drakengard 1, I do recall, is... It's not as expensive as the sequel. And certainly not as expensive as 3. 3's like the cheapest one. But it's up there. I don't remember it right off the top of my head, actually. You know what, I'm gonna look. Because I picked that up myself fairly cheaply. So I remember when I went and double-checked the price, I know that it's starting to average more. Here, let me see. Well, that's the PAL version. Yeah, it's averaging about 30. 30 complete in box. So that's with the original case and manual. So if they're asking lower than that, don't tell them and just buy it cheaper. If they're asking like 10 bucks for it, grab it. Don't regret. Don't regret. No regrets. That's what I do at like yard sales. If I find games that I know that are expensive, I buy them. Like if they're asking like 5 bucks for them, even if they're asking like 10, I'll buy it because I know I could turn around and make a profit on it, or if it's something that I actually want for my collection. It was funny seeing you fight the cause was playing crab. It was funny seeing you fight that because was playing crab rave while watching your stream. Oh, that's perfect. I don't consider 2 canon with the series, mostly because Taro wasn't in charge. Understandable. I didn't know that there was a Drakengard 2 for a long time. As odd as that sounds. Like, when Drakengard 3 came out, I wasn't aware that there was a 2. Because, like, I had very seldomly seen it. I think, like, maybe once or twice I had seen it in the rental. As, like, a rental. Fuck. Yeah, I knew that was going down. I fucking hate that weapon. Oh. Oof. I hate that weapon. Well, that's actually a good point. I'm gonna check real quick. Let me see what's going on. Everything related. Damn, man. There was a status here. Let me double check that real quick. I just want to double check and see what's going on. Okay, yeah, they're still down. I'll just keep that page up so that way I can check on that. Two story is pretty bad. The main character is insufferable. Again, like I said, I haven't played it, so I wouldn't know that offhand, but I'll take your word for it. I have wanted to play it just to, and I have wanted to buy it, but it's the more expensive of the three. Well, Dragon Card 1 is steadily starting to climb. That one was, I think Dragon Guard 2 has always kind of been expensive from last I checked. So, it's just one of those things, like, a lot of those expensive games are not on, like, that's the biggest problem with a lot of my collection. The games that I want to complete it are the freaking expensive ones. Like the original Ninja Gaiden trilogy. Like, Ninja Gaiden 2, fairly expensive. Not like rip your wallet expensive, but Ninja Gaiden 3? Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 3 is going to be your crux. Damn it, man. Okay, we need to take care of the crabs. If we could take care of the crabs before frickin' that dude spawns in. Yeah, I know you did, CJ. Okay. And I'm glad you did, because you're more of a Ninja Gaiden fan than I am. So I'm glad you were able to add that for your collection, but I need the sequels just for my own frickin' sanity. The one that's really gonna kill me is getting freaking the sequel to Bubble Bobble. That one's gonna freaking destroy me. Physically and mentally. Yeah, and, you know, we've got our trip sometime next year, so hopefully we'll be... Oh, fuck. And I aggroed one of the fucking crabs. And I aggroed all these fuckers. That's not good. Yep, I'm aware. I'm aware. I knew before they even announced it, because there was that employee leak, if you will. Somebody, like, in the company came out and, fucking Christ. I hate that that does so much damage. It freaking shouldn't. It's fair and dark. Ow! Yeah, no, I'm not at all interested either. I am not at all interested either. I lost interest in Overwatch a while ago. Like, the thing I'll say is that I liked the characters. It was just gameplay wise. Like, that is a game where, and I was talking with Derek about this, so I was asking him, you know, because I've really wanted to give Paladins a shot. You know, Paladins is free to play, and a lot of people say, like, oh, it's just like Overwatch. And, you know, I was asking him, you know, because he says that he's played it, you know, I was kind of like, so is it like Overwatch in the sense where you basically have to metagame? And he was telling me that really and truly it's not. Which I thought was like to me was like, oh, holy shit, that actually is fucking cool. That, like, oh, They were both there. They were both there. Of course they were. Of course, both of them were there. But yeah, he was saying that like there is like character awareness and there's like counters, but he says most of the time you can actually play however you want and still play Paladin successfully. Whereas with Overwatch, you have to metagame. And I fucking absolutely hate games that force that. Like, especially games in a competitive sense. I'm sorry, I've smacked my microphone again. Like I always freaking do, because I can't ever seem to not. That's just something that I've always really despised. You know, and to an extent, you know, especially in competitive, like if you're playing PvP in Dark Souls, you know, depending on the game, you know, you like there is metas for that too, you know, and I hate games that force that, like, you know, oh my god, I'm gonna die again. I will thank you, yo, Toasty D Bear Official, thank you so much for the follow, man, much appreciated. Catherine Zeta-Jones says she dips beneath the lasers? I have no idea what that means, but okay. But anyway, yeah, like, that was always my problem with Overwatch, is that it's, you know, it's very, you have to meta play, and I hate that. It was more about, you know, picking the most, like, OP team that's hard to deal with instead of, you know, just being able to play however you fucking want. And then it was like they implemented, like, what really pissed me off, because it was like I didn't play more than a lot of the attack characters, you know, like, so, or the offensive characters. So, like, characters, you know, like Soldier and Pharah were characters that I liked to play. But then they said, like, oh, well, if you're like constantly playing the same character or some nonsense like that, it was something like that, like you could possibly get banned, or, you know, that they were gonna like force you to play other characters because they were gonna lock out certain something weird that they said that they were gonna implement. And I was like, yeah, no, yeah, I ain't playing this anymore, because, like, I am not that type of person. Like, imagine if the FGC was like that. Like, oh, you can only, you know, you really like Ryu or Sakura or something in Street Fighter, but oh, if you play that character for more than like an hour competitively, we're gonna lock that character. We're gonna lock that character because you can't, you know, play it, you know. Okay, where the hell did I die? I forgot. Oh, there it is. Here's a 22-second clip explaining, but Neo 2 is coming out in Elden Ring, woohoo. I'm more excited for Elden Ring, just because of the name. Because I'm assuming, and this is just assuming, I don't know if it's true, and it's from Soft, that they might be connecting it in some aspect to, oh my fucking Christ, I fucking hate these damn crabs. God, I hate crabs. But I'm assuming that, oh my god, yeah, nope. Just not happening right now. I'm assuming that Elden Ring might possibly have some sort of loose connection to Eternal Ring, which would be really freaking cool, because Eternal Ring is a gem of mine that I absolutely love. The soundtrack's fucking phenomenal, and I would love to see that be something brought back. Like, I want From to really bring back their older IPs. Like, I think it'd be cool. Like, like even just remasters of them would be super cool. Like remakes, like bring back Evergrace, bring back Shadow Tower do a new take on Kingsfield. I mean, Diablo 4 is going to be a freaking first-person looter shooter. So it's like, you know, there's really nothing that says that you couldn't possibly bring back Kingsfield, you know? Especially if you think about it, too. Like, do most people play the Elder Scrolls games in third person? Because I always play the Elder Scrolls game in first person. So I think something like Kingsfield would actually be viable and could be brought back. George Martin helped with the story or started it, and they ran with it after that. Remaster Demon's Souls, please. Yeah, I know. Everybody keeps thinking that Blue Point's doing one. I would love to see them do it. I really do, but I don't know. I feel, especially with the freaking Souls community, like, I feel if they remaster or remake Demon's Souls, they're gonna change something gameplay mechanical wise, or they might not. But if it's being outsourced to another studio like Bluepoint, then it might be that they change something on a mechanical level. And I know that a lot of the Souls community are gonna be mad about that. And so I don't know if that's the thing that I really want to see, as much as I want Demon's Souls back. You know. What is that emote? Capcom FB spam? Oh, like fight money spam? Oh. You could emulate them. Mostly. The original Kingsfield games were PS1 titles. There was one on PS2. I've played a little bit of it. I haven't. Damn, sorry, excuse me. I've played a little bit of the PS2 Kingsfield, but not a lot of it. And as for Evergrace was only ever on PS2. So yeah, it'd have to be something that you emulate, but PS2 emulation has come a long way. Like, it's a lot easier to emulate. Granted, you still have to have a pretty powerful PC to do it, but, you know, when it comes to PS2 emulation, it's a freaking night and day difference from what it once was. Like, back in, like, back when I was in high school, PS2 emulation was like, oh, Jesus. I am so dead. I'm so dead! Ow. Dick killed this child. Okay, that's one down. Yeah, they should just remaster all of those or make it accessible through the PS Now market, or these games will be lost and forever. Well, technically speaking, that's why emulation's a thing. I know a lot of people don't think that that's the truth, but you know what? I've spoken to a lot of people who have done stuff with emulation. You know, I'm part of certain communities, and I do think that that is the truth. Is just they want to preserve what could potentially be lost. You know, unfortunately, physical media isn't going to last forever. You know, there's so many hints that the inevitable push for an all digital landscape is going to happen, and so it's just like, you know, and especially as the years go on, you know, copies get lost, copies get ruined. You know, that's the thing. Like, as much as I love collecting, as much as I love the retro collecting, and I have like all these plans to mod my systems, you know, with RGB mods and all that good stuff, you know, I can't recommend it for people. Like, it is such an expensive endeavor. Like, when you really get it down into the brass tacks of things, like, even people will be like, oh, well, you can just get like the analog systems, right? You know, and that in theory is smart. And I would say, yeah, the analog systems are there if you want a good HDMI solution without having to hunt down an original system and do a modification. Because some of the modification kits are expensive. Like, I know that the Dreamcast modification kit, like the Dreamcast HDMI kit, is like I believe last I checked, it's like $300. So yeah, it's not a cheap kit. Like, some are cheaper than others, but you know, when it comes down to the brass tacks of things, you know, it's just like you're gonna spend a lot of money getting the games you want. It's unfortunate, and it shouldn't fucking be that way. And I've had this discussion with a friend of mine named Jared, aka Avalanche Reviews. You know, it shouldn't be that way. The retro market shouldn't be as inflated as it is, but that's the thing. And especially now, because like when you look at like vinyl, for example, vinyl has come through this like cycle where like now vinyl's a popular thing again. Because for a while it was just a dead format. It was a dying medium. You had the people who like my father, for example, who collect it, but you didn't really have it be mainstream where people were actively wanting it. It was just kind of something that like more or less, unless you were a collector and you grew up with that sort of thing, that was that was like the reason you would be buying that sort of thing. But vinyl has become like a mainstay modern thing again, and so now it's something that people actively want. And retro gaming has sort of kind of done the same thing, like as all these clone consoles and these alternatives to having the original hardware and being able to play them on modern TVs has become more and more accessible. People are actively more and more wanting retro games. And so those games that were at one point like $5-10 for a loose cart are now like 30, 40, 50. You know, and the prices just keep going up and up and up, especially for the stuff that you think would stay on the low end, like Donkey Kong Country 1. It stayed relatively low, like $10, $15 range. But, you know, give it another 10 years, that'll be like 25 to 30 for just the card itself. You know, so it's just this kind of like never ending cycle, and it sucks, you know, that that's the case. But, you know, and that's why I'm all for, like, I totally get why people emulate, and I'm an advocate for it, because it's like this is like the easiest way to be able to experience these things without you dishing out like a ridiculous amount of money. You could do something as simple as like getting yourself a USB controller that emulates whatever system that you want to, you know, play. Like you could get yourself like a Super Nintendo controller or something, you know, and be able to play Super Nintendo games that way. And I think that's just the easiest method, in my opinion. Yeah, I've been trying to buy a nice modded system for years now. My dealer in high school had a modded Xbox with literally every game on it. Now artists record on it only now, some at least. That I haven't heard of when it comes to vinyl. I have not heard that some artists will only exclusively record on vinyl. I do know that cassettes are really big in the future funk and vaporwave scenes. I know that putting their stuff on cassettes is really big. Something about, like, I guess that it sound like I heard some argument that like when it comes to vaporwave, like that's the best way to experience it is like through cassette or something like that. Something weird like that. I couldn't be bothered to say either way, because you know I the vaporwave that I've listened to is fine just in a digital format, and if I can get FLAC files, the better. The more the better. Yeah, it's a thing. Very crazy rappers love the sound of it. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, I hadn't heard about that. It must be exclusive to like specific genres, I would assume, much like the whole cassette thing with vaporwave and future fuck. Um, but yeah, it's just this really weird cycle that, you know, things have just kind of taken off. And I keep seeing articles pop up about like specific like Disney VHSs and stuff like that, like starting to become like super valuable and things like that. And so it's just like, you know, does that mean like VHS collecting is on the rise, or people still like I have a small VHS collection that I started mainly because, you know, you go to like a place like Goodwill, they sell VHSs for $1. It doesn't matter if it's something, you know, something theoretically rare or something like that like had a low printing or something on VHS, but you know, you just have like you have these people that might be trying to find it. Like for me specifically, it's more about anime. You know, because there are animes out there that I think really like only came over here on VHS and they've never been like produced like in a DVD format. And sometimes it's easier to find the VHSs than it is the DVDs. So, you know, so like when it comes to like anime collecting, that's where I aim for. Like if I can find anime VHSs, I'll buy them. Just cuz it's like, you know, hey, that's something that I kind of collect and it's something I know that is not easy to necessarily come across a lot of the time. But yeah, it's just this crazy, crazy, weird cycle of things that has happened. Um, Egon, you okay? Yeah, I think you need to stop. I think he was locked on to some other enemy or something. Not really a fan of this boss either, but what do? You have to fight him. I really don't know why I summoned Egon for this fight. He does that move and it never hits. I've never seen it work. I was gonna say, that's really odd. He's at the health point where he would summon his clones. Ow. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Thank you. Thank you, Egon. He actually helped. He actually helped this time. Usually he's pretty slow to the punch, but he actually managed to help me that time. Nice. Oh my god, I have so many pikes. I need to get rid of those. Let's go back to Firelink real quick. And while I do that, let me peek into the Discord real quick, see what's going on. Oh, well, actually, I should probably check my... I really need to find a place for my brain because I can't see my tabs. Let me see. Let me reset this and see what's going on. Damn, man. Still. Oh, that sucks. That really does. But anyways, like I said earlier in the stream, for those of you who weren't here, the donation page right now is down. Of course it would be on the day that, you know, Game Day Marathon's supposed to be taking place. So for those of you who are interested in donating, please check out my Streamlabs donation link, which is a tab at the very bottom of the Twitch page. It's the first thing that shows up. And any donations made via Streamlabs, 100% transparent, will go to the Extra Life campaign once the page is back up and I can send it that way. So no worries about that. And if I need to show any receipts of me doing that, I am more than happy to provide that. It was just it was the only thing I could think of to alleviate and make an alternative and an option available while Extra Life and Donor Drive are trying to get their stuff all situated. So I'm kind of keeping tabs on that to see if that fixes, so we can go back to just being, hey, you could just go to the page and boom, there you go. So I'm hoping sometime during the stream they're able to fix it. That's my hope in any case. I don't necessarily know if that's going to be the case, but I definitely hope that they're able to fix it. Okay, and someone did text me. What's that about?
retreating to the darkness beyond the reach of flame. Let them assume a new master, inhabiting ash, casting themselves upon new forms. Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels manifest in
Okay,
bodies
all right.
dispersed
We are back. We are back. Back to things.
Farewell, Ashen Maid.
Just had to check that text.
Just wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I was gonna sell all that.
Probably be like that.
Do not need all that stuff. Not a lot of souls, excuse me. Ugh. But that is something.
Ashen 1.
I did get the pyromancer. Yes, I did. Okay, there's Orback. She doesn't get any offensive miracles at the moment, I don't think.
Oh, champion, do you wish to?
Yeah, it's just like the basic stuff. I will have to buy heal again. Wait, if I didn't buy it from her, where did I get it? I didn't think you could get heal out. Oh, you know what it was? Maybe because I started as a cleric. I think you start with heal. Yeah, that would make sense. I could use med heal though. That would be nice. Replenishment, caressing tears. I will need that for later.
Have a pleasant, I pray.
Don't think I can equip that right now because I think I can only. I think my attunement slots are only 2. Yeah. Yep, they are. Gray Rat's back. Hooray!
Oh, go on.
Yeah, I forget what he brings back this go round. Priest Chime.
Goodbye. Oh, this.
So on FromSoft website, they have a timeline from 1994 now of every game they have released. Very cool. That is cool. I didn't know that. That's actually very helpful. I wish more companies would do that. That would actually be really freaking cool to see. But I mean, with companies like when you look at something like Capcom or like Konami, there's such a huge library of shit that they've released. So it's just like it'd be this crazy scenario of like, man, that page would be huge.
Welcome
Like
home,
FromSoft, I think their library is a lot smaller and
Farewell.
probably a lot easier to contain in a web page.
Ooh, good. But what do you... Oh, EA and they... So... if... You... I don't need it. The sort of game if I...
Okay. Let's go to attune some spells, swap out heal for med heal, and then we'll make our way to the cathedral. Oh man. Yeah, it really does suck that that's down. I really hope they fix that stuff. It was kind of upsetting, to be honest, because I was originally going to start at 8 a.m., but I pushed the stream back an hour just to see if they might end up fixing that issue within that time, because it sounded like they were actively working on it. But yeah, they didn't end up doing that, so unfortunately... Hello! Hi, Deer Skull 2009. I'm just going to call you Deer Skull if that's fine. Thank you for coming by the stream. Much appreciated. Get a little bit more viewership than usual. I'm happy about that, actually. It's really nice to see. But how are you today? How are you today? Damn it! That works a lot more in Code Vein. Did I aggro the other one? Oh, no. Yes, I did aggro both of them. That's fine. I didn't think I... Oh, ow. Owie, 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 ow. Oh, no. No, no, no. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your rubbish. I'm so happy that that was what you dropped of all things. Give me a Titanite shard or an ember. Nah, rubbish. What the frick? I swear stuff happens in this that only happens because I have Pro mode enabled. Like, I have a PlayStation 4 Pro, obviously, and I swear certain things that happen in this only happen because of the Pro mode being enabled. Because I don't think it jumps it to 60. Like, I was told that the Pro mode enables it to 60 FPS, but, I was told that it jumps it to 60 FPS, but I think it just unlocks the frame rate. I'm doing good. How about you? And you can call me Deer Skull. It is easier. I am doing lovely today, actually. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would be. I actually went to bed at a fairly decent time because I wanted to get up early so I could, oh. Ow. Was not expecting that. But yeah, I went to bed at a fairly decent time, got up early, found out that the Extra Life servers were acting up, so... Aside from that little hiccup, I'm doing good. I'm just glad that I was able to offer some sort of, like, alternative, because it didn't look like a lot of people were suggesting the alternative. Because I'm part of the Extra Life Discord, and I was kind of trying to keep up with what people were saying and seeing if there was any updates when it came to, like, the server status. I do actually have its web page up right now. There's, like, a status page to let people know if things have changed. So I'm kind of just... I have that up, and I'm going to check it periodically just to see if things are better. Ah, frick. That's what happens when you block. Oh, ow. Oh, for crying out loud. I usually don't have this issue with this. Okay, I got him with the second swing. That's good. But yeah, I don't feel as tired, because I think when I did my last stream, my last year's stream, when I started, I was still pretty winded. Like, I don't think I slept well that night. I slept a lot better this night. I was actually, I didn't have to rely on any sort of, like, sleeping aid or anything. I was planning on it, but I was actually already tired by the time I actually went to bed, so... but I have 3 energy drinks in my mini fridge in the other room on standby, so I can get through, because I am committed to making that 24-hour mark this year. I didn't make it last year. Oh, no. With this character, she was at the Road of Sacrifices, but no, I've beaten this game multiple times. No, I've platinumed it, long since platinumed it. So no, I did not just start. I'm just playing awful. That's kind of what's happening, because I'm just not in the mindset, and like my mind wants, because I've been playing Code Vein a lot recently. My mind is like on Code Vein, so like I'm just not playing how I should be playing, because yeah, like I'm more attuned to like how Code Vein works, because they change all the buttons and the system is very different. So it's just like, yeah, my head space is not in the right space at the moment. So if it looks like I'm playing awful, that's why. That, and in truth, I'm just an awful player. I've never claimed myself at being good at these games, especially in PvP. I'm absolutely awful in PvP. Better at it in this one, I think. I've actually been able to kill some invaders, but like when it comes to like the first one, and to an extent the second one, yeah, I'm not very good at the PvP. Well, and the first one's really bad too, because that is definitely, if you want to do PvP in that, you have to do meta. You have to do the meta builds, because any other build is not going to work in PvP, because you're going to be fighting against people who've probably played the game more times than you have. So yeah. You know, it's not a bad series. It is definitely, and I always say this, it is definitely not for everybody. If you're looking to get into it, I would say if you can get into it on a fairly inexpensive venture, like you can get the games cheap, like however you're looking to play them or whatever. If you can get them cheap, I'd say go for it. You don't necessarily need to start with the first one. You could, in theory. The story's not going to make a whole lot of sense either way if you do start with the first one. Yeah, I mean, it's just dependent on your taste. Like if you like action RPGs, you might enjoy this. If you enjoy Ninja Gaiden, I would say start with Bloodborne, because Bloodborne plays a lot more like a Ninja Gaiden game. Bloodborne did a lot of things right, where they simplified how you can build your character. So like when it comes to the Souls games, you have a lot of stats to keep track of, and you can get lost in what you want to build and how you want to build it. You know, doesn't hurt to look up character builds if you're looking to like play a certain way or use a specific weapon type. There's probably a dime a dozen guides for players who are way more experienced in this game than I am to comment on that. I just sort of, the games originally were made to be played how you want to play, but it's kind of become where, especially if you're looking in the PvP aspect of it and you're wanting to actively be a part of like doing invasions or just fighting invaders, you're gonna want to know like the ins and outs and what people are using and what people aren't, and what's good and what isn't, because there are a lot of weapons in the game that, while they may be fun to use, they are, for lack of a better term, bad, in the sense, because it's like they're bad because, you know, it's something where it's like an easy animation to parry, you know, or, you know, there's a plethora of things. So it's definitely something that you know, if that aspect of it interests you, definitely do your research and just kind of see, and, you know, test the waters and see. Me personally, I just play however I want. I don't really care about metas, even if I get killed. I've managed to kill people using weapons like the whip, so which is typically not a PvP weapon at all. But yeah, but if you're into the more action oriented stuff, I definitely say start with Bloodborne, because Bloodborne, like if he's still in here, CJ, if you're still in here, my friend CJ, he's a big Ninja Gaiden fan, and so Bloodborne came to him a lot more naturally than the Souls games did, because he had that experience with Ninja Gaiden. And so I think in that aspect, then yeah, but it really just depends. The stats reminded me of D&D a bit. It can be. Um, it's not as harsh as like a D&D system. Um, like especially in this one, like obviously there are of course like so you can look like obviously for my sword you see down at the bottom that you have to have 10 strength 10 dex to use it, and that it modifies or and as well as 12 faith even though it doesn't scale with it, and then of course it scales with your strength and dex stat. um so there are like item requirements and stuff like that, but when it comes to especially this one, I think most of the armor, and I think even in the other ones, I can't remember if there were certain armors that had requirements or not. But for the most part, it's like you can pretty much wear any armor. It really just affects like your weight and stuff like that. So if you can fast roll, if you're fat rolling, as the community likes to call it, um, this game's a lot more lenient in that aspect with the weight requirements. I believe it's at from 0 to 30% of your weight, you're at the fastest possible speed. From 30 to 60, you're at like average speed. From 60 onward, it's fat rolling. So you have to be mindful of that. Again, this game's a lot more lenient with that. Like Dark Souls 1 is horrible with its weight. Like it's super super bad. So unless you just like it's bad because like even like I think it's like its percentages are really weird because like you can end up like with Dark Souls 1 it's crazy because like some of the classes you start as, like I think Knight and Warrior, I believe, start at like they start fat rolling like immediately as soon as you start the game. So it's definitely a lot more stingy. And thank you very much, Deer Skull, for the follow. I really do appreciate it. Um, but yeah, it's just it can be a little jarring, especially for new players to kind of like get familiar with everything. Dark Souls 1 Dark Souls 1 is a weird one because to me that's the one that like is really mostly about metas. Like it's very very difficult to like, not necessarily difficult in the PvE sense to get through the game playing how you want, but if you get invaded, you're going to run into invaders who more than likely know the game well, and they're invading with that sole purpose. Because let me tell you, I'm part of some of the Souls discords for certain prominent users, and the Souls tabs for their discords can be a little off-putting with how people get excited for the idea of just being able to just absolutely stomp the life out of new players. Like it's kind of sad, actually, and very very much one of those things where it's like, why would you want to play a game at like why would you want to do any PvP at that point if that's how the community is? Not all of the community is like that, but I have seen it pretty prominently, especially like around the time the Switch release of Dark Souls Remastered came out. That was definitely where I saw it the most. Like people were definitely nipping at the butt to play that specific version for the sole fact of, oh, it's the first Souls game that's been on a Nintendo platform. That means there's going to be a lot of new players. That all these new players won't know how to play the game. So we can just kill them like that. But that was me being dumb. The good news is that for all of the later iterations, so Dark Souls 3 you can play offline. There's a way to set it to where you're not logged in to the game's servers, so you can just play single player, so you don't even have to worry about invasions other than like NPC invasions, which are scripted. Bloodborne is the same way. Bloodborne's even takes it a step further, and Bloodborne was like, you can't get invaded unless you initiate multiplayer. So when you start summoning, like let's say you get to a boss and you're having difficulty in Bloodborne trying to get through this certain boss area, if you summon a player to come help you, that initiates the ability for somebody to come invade you. But 9 times out of 10, you're probably only going to summon an AI partner or a player partner for bosses, because most of the time, at least I felt I never needed a partner in Bloodborne. I did do some PVE or PVE and co-op with with some friends, but aside from that, it was like, you know, so it's basically you actively sign off on the idea that, like, if you're searching for a cooperator and you're like wanting to cooperate an entire level in Bloodborne, you do run the risk of being invaded, but only in that instance. So it's like only if multiplayer is enabled will you run into invaders. Dark Souls Remastered, I think they added a login log off system, so you can set it to where you only play offline, so you won't ever have to deal with invaders aside from the ones that are scripted. Dark Souls 2, I think, was Scholar. That was the only one that didn't have that feature by default. So you can, in theory, like when it's checking, it's like, I think there's a small prompt when it logs you into the server. You can, if you can catch it quick enough, you can set yourself to offline mode. But for the most part, with Dark Souls 2, it's pretty hard to set to offline. And then if you like get into like some of the other ones, like Neo, for example, by Koei Tecmo. Neo, I believe, was very similar with the multiplayer. I believe it had a co-op aspect, but it was something that, like, if you wanted to fight another player, you had to initiate it. It was something that, like, didn't just happen on the random or on the fly. With Code Vein, same thing. Well, actually, Code Vein doesn't have any PvP, for better or worse. But I wouldn't recommend playing multiplayer in that anyways, because the servers are awful. Or at least the lack thereof. I believe Code Vein runs on a peer-to-peer system, so it's dependent entirely on yours and the other person's connections. And let me tell you, that netcode's not optimized. That netcode's not optimized at all. So it is very, very rough to play multiplayer in Code Vein. Oh, damn it. Well, I need to get my souls back. Just, I needed to go buy a torch. I completely forgot that I needed to do that. These guys, unfortunately, do this awful thing where they'll hit you. Certain attacks, when they hit you, will hit you with like leeches, and they will stay on you and cause bleed. They will cause bleed to happen to you, and so the only way to get rid of them is to have a torch. Well, you can get rid of them with the blood red moss clump, which is the healing. Yeah, this is bull crap. But yeah, it's just easier to have a torch and just swap to it. Okay, thank God. Oh, I hate those guys. Yeah, and these guys are also weak to fire, but I don't have any fire weapon at the moment. I don't think I have any charcoal resin. I don't think I have any charcoal resin either. Oh, good. Probably not a lot. It's probably that little bit that I found. Yeah, these guys don't like fire. And we've got our big giant friend lobbing arrows at everything, so... We're already an hour and a half in. Jeez. Did not feel like it has been that long. Got an hour and a half to go on Dark Souls 3, and then we'll be switching to some Katamari after the break. Which that break might be a little bit. I don't necessarily know how long that break is going to take, because I have to look at a menu for my dinner for later. So. Whoop. Keep that down. Yeah, let's go back to Firelink real quick so I can buy a torch. I should get that queued up. Church of on. Yes. And we'll get the intermission playlist queued up, so that's good to go. And I head off on my break. Yeah, that's always kind of freaked me out because there's the you know, I had heard a story that a streamer was doing a charity stream much like mine, and he wasn't really taking care of himself well, and so ended up sites are showing increased accessibility, some issues with API connectivity. Okay, so they're gonna provide another update soon. But yeah, this guy, he was doing a charity stream, and he ended up, he didn't take care of himself. He'd been sitting there for like hours, and ended up having a blood clot, and it killed him. And so it's just kind of like, it scared the ever-living crap out of me, for lack of a better term. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I take a lot of breaks, and that I get up when needed. Like that I get up to, go use the bathroom and all that good stuff, so that I don't end up having that happen to me. Because, yeah, that would be not a good thing, to say the least.
It wasn't. Pretty be careful like that.
Did I get any more? No, I didn't. Haven't gotten large titanite yet. I know I will get some in the cathedral, which will be super nice. Was that everything I had to do here? I believe so. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, let me deposit some of that stuff. Oh, God, yeah. I need to actually lean back. Don't need to mess up my back being all up in front. Could always move things around if I need to. Oh, torch. Yes. I need to buy a torch.
Greatly, I only hope these new wares content thee. Ashen one.
Okay. Actually, I might end up drinking one of those energy drinks. Try to avoid it as much as possible. I'd hate to jump on that sooner than necessary. I'm gonna actually move my camera down just a tad bit. So I'm leaning back. I'm leaning back to make sure that my back is supported because I was kind of like leaning up. So okay. All right, down we go. Found out the best method to kill these guys is to do that. Smack them with the torch and just freaking have at. Works for me. Got him. Thank you for the twinkling titanite. There's another one over up here too. He's a pain in the ass to kill from this end though. He's probably going to disappear or he's going to run into the... There we go. Yeah, usually, typically, I chase off after him and he wakes up the freaking giant crystal lizard. That guy's not a lot of fun to wake up, especially when you're just trying to kill a crystal lizard. Grab that. Okay, let's try to... Hey, you! Wake up! Dead giant lizard. I love it. Love that combo. Works so well. there's nothing over there. So I think I got everything, so we can continue on. And I actually didn't waste any of my Estus, so that's also good. Real good, actually. Oh. Ugh. Oh, not good. Not good. I forgot those dudes had those. Annoying. I forgot that dude actually drops down. It's like how he has like an endless supply of freaking fire bolts. That was kind of funny how that ended up. Wanted to check just to make sure. Oh, ow. Oh, God. Fucking thralls. Damn it. Really? Damn, should have capitalized on that, but... Well, I mean, he's dead, so that's the good thing. Really? I think the kick should do damage. Oh, damn it. Okay. Things ended up fine after all. God, I hate those things. Stupid, Lloyd's talismans. It's so weird they changed the, they changed the name of them in this one. Oh god. Okay. My brain had a freaking dull moment there. I was like, why am I using my where was using my freaking FP? But then I was like, wait, yeah, I'm using weapon art. That's what's using it. I was like, I haven't used my miracles like at all. As I freaking smacked my desk and probably all came through on the freaking mic. Don't know why I'm sitting weirdly. Thank you for the Titanite shard, I suppose. Yeah, no kamikaze for you two. Not today. Come on. Oh, there he is. Works for me. Finally. Freaking cathedral. Ow. Go open the shortcut finally. Probably go back to Firelink too and spend my souls. I think I'm just gonna leave this down here because that'll just be easier to see because I can't ever see. Okay, well they did say that the update would be at 2:30 ET, so that's 12:30 here, I think. Yeah, so we're not gonna get another update on the server issues till for a while. Man.
Ah, how? Ashen one.
Damn it! I hate that I'm yawning because like I don't want to hit the energy drinks just
Well,
yet.
speak. Very well. Then take.
I do have 3 though, so
Let these souls withdrawn from your presence, manifestations of prosperity, elucidated by fire, farewell, Ashen One.
Ah, how? Ashen one.
I'm gonna need those for later, so it's probably a good thing I get them now. Don't think there's any of those leech monsters. At least I don't think there's any in the inside the cathedral. I think they're only on the outside. I think in any case. Wait, I thought I turned my alarms off. I guess I didn't.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please bear witness to our resolve.
Yeah, that's really strange. I thought I turned off my later alarms because I had earlier ones set. I guess I excuse me. I guess I did not turn them off. Weird. Very, very strange. Yeah, I don't think so. What the fuck, man?
Oh, cleanse the bastard's
Yeah, that really is upsetting that I'm like getting hit by things that like are just like not. It's very odd. Yeah, because like she just like came up, but she didn't do an attack, I don't think. Oh. I thought that dude had already... Thought that dude had already fallen over. Alright, my favorite part. Oh, God. It's like, damn it, I almost had it. Where I didn't get hit. Oh, of course, as my fire goes out. I don't want to waste another one. Yeah, I might during my break, I might want to go ahead and crack open one of those energy drinks. You know, I didn't think about it. I didn't think to see if there was a tag for charity. I will look at that on the break. I didn't think to look to see if there was a tag for that. Because I'm gonna have to change the game that I'm playing when I get on break. But dang, nice. Was not expecting that. That was super nice. Symbol of avarice. I'll take it. All right. Damn. Fuck. I thought he was going to be in that animation for a little bit longer. Hate the cathedral knights. Give me 1 sec. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's Hello. Goodbye. Hate those things. I hate a lot of the enemies in this game. What does that do again? Boost FP from critical attacks. That's right. That's right. Don't necessarily need that right now. Although I do know that that's a super viable ring when you get the other one. I think also like the Pontiff's left and right eye rings are really good too, from what I remember. Oh, hello, long finger. What's up, dude? What's up? Let's go. Damn, that backswing. Oh. Ow? Half health? Oh, this is not good. Oh, God, yeah, him and his stupid freaking spiked armor. I mean, you can do that. Probably just gonna block it. GG. Okay, what do I want to do? Well, I should probably go open the shortcut first, just in case I freaking die. Because that is a good possibility that that might happen. Him drop. Take care of him. Probably should take care of these guys too. Because I'll be coming back up this way. Really? Oh, come on. His back was totally exposed. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Thank you for your shield. I'm probably never going to use. I've never used great shields in this game. I've never played a character who could, like, properly wield one. Lol. Thrall got poisoned. That's funny. Okay, grab that. I thought that that was like an armor, like, degradation thing, but I guess I'm wrong. Guess it just poisons you. Excuse me. Ugh. Open that up. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy seeing my freaking phone flash like that. Okay. Cool. Got both those shortcuts open. I don't think we'll go this way first. Let's go take care of the giants first. And if I'm not halfway dead by the time we get done with the giants, then maybe we can come back and go up and take care of all that stuff and open the way to Rosario's, or Rosaria's. Yes, Rosaria's. I don't know. Is this dude weak to fire? I really don't know. I do like no damage to him. Damn it. Heal, please. Good thing his AI is being dumb. No, I didn't keep it with me. Damn it. Yay, large titanite. And no, I'm dumb. I should have freaking brought a dagger that had quick step. I could have gotten through all that a lot quicker. I think that's all that's out here. Yeah. Does any of that stuff have quick step on it? Stance charge. Nah, of course not. As much as I wish it did. Alright. Pop that. What? What? Oh my god. Oh, that was annoying. Stupid pro mode. God. Yes, take care of those slimes for me. Oh! Die, please. Die, please. Thank you. Stupid damn slimes. This asshole, I like how he could frickin' just swiggity through the frickin' muck. Oh, man. Oh, is that just like the light reflecting, or? Oh, that's weird. Looks, yeah, it's just the light. Okay. I was freaking out there for a minute. It looked like it looked like there was an item over there that I missed. I was like, how did I miss that? Backstab. Can't do chain backstabs in this one. Ow. Alright. There's those ones taken care of. Let's go open this up. I'm doing a lot better than I typically do. I know those giants freaking were awful the first time I had to play. I played this, had to deal with them. Hello. Not Sigvard.
Well, you look reasonably sane. I am a knight of Katarina. I've managed to track down. It's right over there. Treasure. I mean,
I'll let the cutscene play because I think it's funny.
Shame on you, you rotten nun.
Rotten nun? He called me a rotten nun. Okay.
Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
What giant? You mean the giants that are dead?
Where's the old giant? What? Where's the bloody giant? Just what have you done? How dare you? Have you no shame? Damn, 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 and damn, damn, damn.
I like how he gets all pissed. That's freaking... Oh, it's so funny. Oh, man. Almost 2.5 hours in. Just 22 more to go. I think I said that a bunch in the last year's stream. Freaking Gengar, CJ. Oh, that's right. The switch is on the other side. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I need to go to Rosaria's place. So, yeah, let's go do that. Excuse me. man. Can't believe I'm already almost at the 3-hour mark, though. Like, that's freaking crazy. Time's kind of flown by. It helps, too, when people come by in the chat and want to talk. Get me talking. Time just slips away from me. Wrong button. I hate that they made that a fucking thing in Code Vein. It should have just been the same buttons. It is what it is, though, I suppose. Whee! Oh, dude, I know. That remaster needs to happen already. It's taking too long. Shit! Damn it. Oh, fuck. I was doing so well, too, to not have that happen. And it did anyway.
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their people.
Okay. Oh, at least I don't have to kill the giants again. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I should have gone and got all that stuff. I always forget because I run past it when I'm running away from the giant. Ah, itch. Freaking Jabali emotes. Oh, how the hell did that hit me? Ugh. That's annoying. Is it down this one? Which one is it? I think it's the next one up. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, pretty much. Because hitboxes. Hitboxes that never make any damn sense. Okay. All right. Just one, two more? Yeah, there's two more. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Ah, I actually got to see him fall. That's fantastic. Goodbye. Oh, man. All the other ones aren't there yet.
Huh? Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe we've met. I'm Patches. You seem to be unkindled. Do you have business? Ah, oh, yes, of course. It's coming back to me now. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my hand, as you know. But the deed, well, that was the armor's doing. Regrettable, truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean of that unruly attire. Look at you. Not a scratch. All's well that ends. Yes, we'll be fine. Oh, yes. Now, just a little trinket. You should know, if you're as unkindled as you... Thanks, sweet.
Ah, Patches. Crap. Ah! Oh, there was still one alive. How unfortunate for it. All right. That bonfire's taken care of. Now it's just a matter of going to the boss. We're gonna go back to the cleansing chapel real quick. Go give Sigurd his armor.
Hello? Anyone there? Anyone at all? Oh,
Oh.
I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me, Siegfried of Katerina. I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my armor. Did you happen to see it anywhere? Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. I, Siegfried of Katerina, salute you. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, comrade. No need with my...
I still really want to know how he got into that predicament where Patches was able to take his armor. Except it never explained. Nah, I'll probably just... Yeah, let's just get to the boss. I don't think I need to go to Firelink just yet. That can wait. Yeah, I wish I had done that, but I unfortunately didn't. Apparently, it's saying that there is, like, the Facebook donations work, but I never connected my page to the Facebook page, so... Bit of an issue, that. At least it'll be a little bit more engaging with Katamari, because there's good music in Katamari. So, oh no! Shit! Ah, fuck me. Yeah. I didn't mean to aggro him, so yeah, that was just asking for that to happen. Oh man. Okay, let's just double checking that. Won't get another update for a little bit longer. Oh wait, no wait. That was the update, I think. No, because they said at 2:30 Eastern. Yeah, so that won't be until another hour, I think. 'Cause I think Eastern time is 2 hours ahead the time here, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I'm really hoping that they do fix their stuff. Because I would like to go back to the original method of the donating and all that good stuff, so... Yeah, because I get it. I know that it's probably a bit jarring how I have it set up right now. You know. It just sucks that it wasn't... It just sucks that of all days, like, they're having an issue now, of all days. I don't know what the hell he was swinging at. Looked like he was trying to swing at his buddy. Which, did not go according to plan, because you can't attack your friends, good sir. Alright, let's do this. Oh, fuck them. Christ, somebody. There we go. Dead now. Oh, man. can't remember. Is there something back here, or is that only on New Game Plus? I think that's on New Game Plus. There's one of the upgraded versions of the rings is back there. Okay. Alrighty. Back to Firelink we go. I guess we'll do a bit of Farron Woods. Okay.
Welcome home, speak. Very that hey. Let these souls become manifestations of disparity, elucidated by fire. Farewell, Ashen Maiden. Okay, I don't think there's... Oh, I could upgrade my sword, I think.
Did what?
Sweet.
Prithee, be careful.
The more damage, the better. Yeah, I guess I will be hitting one of those energy drinks after all. Ugh, as much as I don't want to. It'd probably be better than yawning every freaking, 5 minutes. Because I always feel like when I yawn, it indicates that I'm bored, which I'm not. All right. Oh, damn it. I should have grabbed a freaking dagger. Yes. That was weird. Oh, that one's still alive. I thought I killed them all. Prism stones. Basically a matter of seeing how far we can get. Stupid slugs. Okay, I can't remember if there's a reason to come back behind. I don't think there is. Oh, and look, I missed an item. One of those slugs dropped that? Maybe. Maybe I just missed it. Nice, killed them both at the same time. Snuff out the fire. Whee! Oh, that was weird. I didn't roll after that. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, because just coming from the back would have just made me end up over here. Oh, I hate these ones. Those, like, drop kick things that they do. They'd hurt. Oh, thank you for the wolf blade swordgrass. Nice. Although I'm probably not going to do covenants. Probably not. Oh, excuse me. God. Let's go gather up. I really should have brought a freaking dagger. Yeah, but then I'd waste all my FP freaking doing quick step. Wrong spell. Damn, that took a lot of FP. Holy crap. I didn't think freaking Force took that much. Okay, I'm trying to think what I usually typically do, because I don't remember. Can't remember if I go take care of all that stuff or if I... Yeah, oh well. I'm doing this instead. Okay, my character just decided to do squats randomly. That's lovely. There's been some weird shit happening while I've been playing this. Stuff that typically don't happen, so that was freaking funny. Wasn't expecting that. That just kind of came out of left field. Oh, man. Well, that was silly, because that didn't kill it. Dang it! Stop yawning, Daybreaker. Jesus. Undead Bone Shard. God, I keep holding R1 because that's the freaking button to freaking go up the ladder quicker in Code Vein. God, that's freaking driving me crazy that I keep doing that. Thankfully, we won't be having that issue in freaking in the next game we're playing. Okay. Hey, what's up, Xanthan? Do I have a schedule for what I'm playing today? I'm about to wrap this up. Then, when I come back from my break, I'm going to play Katamari Damacy Reroll for the Nintendo Switch. I'll be playing that for 3 hours, and then after that, I'll be playing Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage 2. So that's kind of the schedule, just at least for the first little bit, and then around the time I wrap up with Fist of the North Star, I think it'll be like around like the time I usually eat dinner. So I might take an extended break to go eat dinner. Um, and then after that, I'm hoping to join up with some other people. And we'll probably be playing Blockstorm or Insurgency. I'm not sure which one. I think we have a lot more fun with Blockstorm than Insurgency. But we'll see what everybody's feeling. I also have possibly Quiplash on the table. Maybe after we get a couple rounds in Blockstorm and Insurgency, maybe we could do some Quiplash. And then if CJ and a couple others want to stick around, maybe after that, maybe we could do some Duck Game, which that'd be fun because we didn't do Duck Game last year. I promise I won't team kill. Well, we won't be on teams if it's Blockstorm. It'll just be deathmatch. But if we play Insurgency, then yes, then you run the risk of freaking team killing. That was freaking hilarious, though, dude. I ain't gonna lie, man. I laugh every time I watch that fucking clip. Oh, man. You just freaking blasting freaking Doom in his face was freaking hilarious. Just rounds the corner, just meets the shotgun. The Thanos shotgun. Oh, man. We'll see. It depends on who's all available and what all everybody wants to do. We'll take a community vote and see. And prop hunt, like Gary's mod, like prop hunts on the table too. So that's always a thing. And I'm actually over. So we're gonna finish up this little bit of stuff here. I don't think there's anything over there. I just want to make sure I snag everything. I mainly came up here for Lightning Spear. I don't think I can fight the big gun. Big dude over there. Not right now, in any case. Okay. Alright, yeah. Let me get back to the bonfire. And we'll wrap up Dark Souls 2. Or, Dark Souls 2. We'll wrap up Dark Souls 3. And then move on to some Katamari. But yeah, so like the latter half of the stream, after I do the stuff that was voted on, yeah, like it was all kind of just up in the air. I wasn't really 100% sure. I have some stuff written down, like in a doc to play, but you know, if I end up playing games with a few people, it's kind of like up to what they want to do. Okay. Alrighty. We will call this portion there. That was fun. Go ahead and put that back into rest mode. Alrighty, guys. So that's it for Dark Souls 3. We will be moving on to Katamari Damacy Reroll here momentarily. So I'm going to get that set up, but I am going to take a small break. So I will be back. Oh, yeah, totally, man. Yeah, totally go ahead and look up and see if there's any new skins that you want. I think I still have all the ones from before that I used. But yeah, I will be back momentarily with some Katamari. So For the time being, enjoy the music. Stay tuned, guys.